go. Let's see. Oh, looks like it's going. It looks like it went. Yep. What is going on now? Y'all come on in. And if y'all were with me last week, I told y'all I was going to be here on Monday. So y'all come on in. Let's see. What's up, y'all? Let me try and refresh this real quick. There we go. What is going on, you guys? Y'all come on in. Hang out. Keep saying that, but I want y'all to definitely come on in, okay? So we're gonna make a kind of like an everyday greenery wreath. Hopefully I can list this in my shop. But we're using a grapevine. Now all of my grapevines, you guys, I do get from DecoExchange. My favorite place to get grapevines, honestly. Okay, so y'all just hang out for a bit. Let's see. I pulled, this one is a 16-inch oval. Yes, this one's a 16-inch oval because I think when they do the inches, I don't think it's the width wise. I think it's the height wise. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's how they do that. But you know, this one was a 16. It is a 16-inch. But I just pulled a plethora of greenery. Now, some of this greenery did come from Michael's. Some of it came from DecoExchange. So, just keep that in mind. You can kind of use whatever you want to. But, like this pile right here is from Michael's. And then these were from DecoExchange. Okay, so we're going to start off with our Michael's ones first. Oop, and I got tangled up with something. Oh, I need to take those pots to my grandma's house. Okay. So, this year, Michael's had some really pretty greenery. This one being my favorite, the clematis leaves. Absolutely love the clematis leaves, you guys. It's just it's so nice and like wispy, and it's not thick, and it's not like, man, it's not thick. What's the right word, you guys? It's like not overpowering either for your designs. So I absolutely love this one, you guys. So we did have a little bit of a schedule change this week, you guys. Next week we'll be back to normal. But I am going out of town this week, so I was like, I need to still be able to do my YouTube. So I texted Damon this morning, can you change my time to today? So I cut that up into 3 pieces. That's another thing that I love about this one, you guys, is you can cut it up into several pieces. Gotta do laundry. I gotta pack orders. I got, just, you know. Is anybody else like me, a procrastinator? They've known about this trip for a few weeks already, and they're like, oh, I'll get to it when I get to it. Okay. So I want to do something up here at the top, and then something down here at the bottom. So I want some greenery up here, and then some greenery down here. Now you can use any kind of base you want, honestly. You can use a moss base. You can use a grapevine base. You can do whatever you want to, whatever makes you happy, right, guys? I love that I cut these up into pieces. Just layering those in. I do know that we've done quite a few wreaths kind of in this style over on the DecoExchange app, so definitely check that out, you guys. If you have not downloaded the app, definitely download it. It is free to download. We hold live sales in there almost every single day. Megan's usually in there, Damon, sometimes me. Every once in a while, you guys will get Tammy to do one. She's jumped on a few, so definitely worth hanging out with us because you can shop along with us as we make something. So that's what's great. So if you don't need it, you don't have to buy it, but you can definitely hang out and watch us create. So everyone always asks me, Jordan, what is your favorite size of grapevines? And I want to tell you guys, 14 and 16 inch are by far my favorite sizes of grapevines. They're the ones that I like the most, and they're the ones that I use the most. Oh, Marsha's babysitting her grandbaby. Thinking I need another one. Oops. Okay. So I love this greenery, you guys. It's wispy. It's not like I said, it's not tight. It's not thick either. So I love this one. Had a busy week, but you know what? It's worth it, you guys. It's gonna be worth it. Don't forget, you guys, we also have our seasonal splendor workshop coming up in a few weeks. You can go to masteryourmaking.com to join us. We'd love to have you. There are a few options on the landing page, you guys, to join us. You can choose to just do the workshop. You can choose to join us for creative coaching. You can join us. You can also join business coaching, I believe, from there as well. So we'd love to have you. masteryourmaking.com. Oh, y'all, look how pretty this is. I love that. Look at that. And look how it comes off the wreath. Okay, so masteryourmaking.com. I know I'm doing some fall corner swags. Megan is doing a over-the-top, I believe it's fall-themed teardrop swag. So super excited about that. I believe Damon's doing business, I believe. Derica's doing a no-sew attachment. That's the little ghost holding it's holding a little pumpkin spice and a little jack-o'-lantern. Melissa's doing bows. Tammy is doing, I can't remember what Tammy's doing, but I know she's doing something primitive, I believe. Because primitive is totally her jam, you guys. Totally her jam. And then Stacy's doing something on the Unique in the Creek board. I know I don't know all the projects, you guys, but I do know that she's using the Unique in the Creek board. Okay, so next I'm going to come in with this sword fern. This was another one, you guys. I bought out 2 Michaels of this one, and hopefully when they start going like 70% off, hopefully I can snag some more of this online, because this one is really, really good. Let me kind of zoom out, you guys. Okay, so this is the sword fern. Now, this one has been put to the ringer, but I do love this one because you can separate it, you guys. One thing I tell a lot of people, and I tell a lot of students, wreath makers, just people that want to learn, look for stuff that can be cut up into other pieces. You know, and it's even better when it's like a pull apart like this one. I love that that was a pull apart. So, yeah. Okay. Yo, look how big that wreath got. Like, do you guys see how big that? So this is why I like using the 16-inch and the 14-inch, because you can make your wreath look really, really big. Okay, so masteryourmaking.com, you guys, we'd love to have you. We're all gonna be I know we're not having it at the warehouse, you guys, our old warehouse anymore. Things are moving on up, and we are moving on out. Hopefully soon. But you know, we've got new warehouses that were being built. Everything, I say we because I work for them, and I feel like I've been a part of this journey, and I know that they're so ready to get on out of their current warehouses. So I do know that we are going to have our workshop there, hopefully our new warehouses. Lord willing, y'all. I am gluing. So this is hot glue gun right here. I'm gonna save some of these little pieces, these little skinnier pieces of this fern for towards the end when I want to add some in. So look how pretty that looks. I love all that. Also, another thing that you want to look for when you're shopping for greenery, you guys, is can it be molded to what you need it to do? And with that, you have to check if it has a good wire in it. So you definitely have to make sure you've got a good wire in it for it to do that. Like all of these have really good wiring, so you can. Yeah, this is just because I'm known for putting like very minimal gluing, Terry, so it doesn't show up. Like I don't put like a globs and globs of it on there, so it just looks like a little. Maybe you guys can see like. But there is glue on there, so it's a very thin line. So we got that. I love how this kind of hanging down like that. Love that. So we've used one of the fern bush. one fern bush, and we've used 4 of the clematis. Okay, we've used 4 of the clematis. Now I want to come in with one of my other favorites. Now this one is a little bit heavier. This one definitely is a little bit heavier, and I only want this to kind of start blending in. So just different types of greenery. This is the clematis leaf, this is the fern, and then this is a ruscus. Yeah, I've started the process of switching out seasons, which probably I should not have started doing that before I leave again. I probably should have just waited till I got back, but it is what it is. So I've started switching out some of the stuff. And Jordan was realizing that you definitely bought lots of greenery this year, Jordan. Greenery for days. So we are just coming on in. We're gluing these in there, you guys. Now, normally I love to just glue sometimes, it depends, you guys. I'm going to tell you. It depends. Sometimes I'm a whole stem person. Like, I would just put the entire stem in there. But majority of the time, I do like to cut it up because it does give me a little bit of freedom to kind of add stuff here and there. And I want this up here because I'm going to take the piece that is the longest one out of this one and use it on the bottom part. And of course, you guys, these are free tutorials, so if I miss something, I do try my best to answer it, but a lot of the times, you guys, I do a lot of explaining in creative coaching. So that's one thing I want to tell you guys. That's a really good perk of creative coaching, is that I really go into major detail. We always do. I know definitely Megan and I do. Like last night, she definitely went into detail on her sunflower wreath, her sunflower pumpkin wreath. Which I love that pumpkin when they came out at Hobby Lobby, you guys. I don't even know if they make that one anymore. But we do the who, what, where, when, and why, right? This, adding in my greenery. This is a 16-inch grapevine. Okay, so there we go. Love all of that texture, you guys. Look at that. And I love that it creates movement. That's what I love about some of the greenery that I'm using, is that like when the wind's blowing, it's going to create that movement. Now this one's one of my favorites. This is the boxwood. I love me a good boxwood, especially this one from this company. Y'all know the green tags, the lime green tags are some of my favorites. This says 7 pieces on it. So love this. It's variegated, absolutely gorgeous boxwood. We're coming on in, and I only have 1 bush of this, so I've got to be kind of careful where I add it. Not careful, but know that only so many pieces of it. I love the 14 inches. The 14-inch ones are some of my favorites. I mean, so I like the 14 and the 16-inch. Those two sizes are my favorites, round and ovals. I love this boxwood. This is one of my favorites, and it is a pusher, so that's what I do love about this one. So I added some down here at the bottom. Now I gotta add some up here at the top. Now what's really great about this, you guys, is if you are a wreath maker, right, you know that you can kind of come in and add whatever florals you want to. I need to trim that. Whatever florals you want to, right? You can come in and add, you can have this as a really nice base, nice full lush base, and then you can add in whatever focal flowers you want. So I do love that, you guys. Keep that piece. Now, I will tell you, you always want to make sure you clean up the back of your wreath. You don't want any of that scratching your customer's door. Right? So, just clean that up real quick. You can cover that up with some leaves. I do know, like in the past, I've used hydrangea leaves to kind of cover that up, so I don't see all the stems poking through. So I do try and clean this up a little bit. Okay. Actually, this piece, I think I need down here. Add a little bit more length in here. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna make some bows. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. Okay, so definitely want a nice long tail, and I love this burlap, you guys. But this is what's so great about this base. Okay, we've got just greenery, right? It's kind of looks like a jungle, but you can come in with whatever color ribbon you want to, right? So like I can do this rickrack. I could even do this wildflower theme. I could do a red and white plaid. I could do a burlap and red. You know, the possibilities are really kind of endless when it comes to choosing like what you want on this design, whether it's just greenery, whether you want to bring in some of the famous polka dots. This is the one with the green, but if you want to bring in polka dot ribbon, you can. Black and white, of course, y'all know, is definitely our colors. Let me see, I have the white with the black. with black dots on it. So I mean, you could definitely bring in that if you wanted to. Burlap is always a good option. Okay, so kind of making my tail pinch. And we're gonna go with 11 inches. Pinch and twist. It's 11 inches. And then we're gonna bump it up to 12 inches. And then 13 inches. 11, 12, 13. I'm looking at something, you guys, and I see some ribbon over here. And I probably shouldn't have pulled out this black and white because now I want to use it. I mean, that's why we buy ribbon, right? We buy ribbon to use it. Oh, someone's got all the greenery in her stash. You better get busy. Honey, better get busy. Kind of like this black and white in that. But no loops, you guys, just tails in there. No loops, just tails. Is it Leanne? Yeah, I think Leanne. Leanne's, I think that's how you say her name. You guys, who knows? I probably butchered it. Trying to run that pipe cleaner through, you guys. I got it. I think yep, I sure did. Perfect. Wait, did I? Yes, I did. So again, a really nice neutral base. You don't have to have tons of product. Honestly, you guys, we used 4 bushes and 4 stems. Not a lot. I mean, it might seem like a lot, but the overall payout of it is great. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that, you guys. And then, this is what I love too about some of this greenery is it's wired, so you can bring it on through, around, root toot Rudy. And I will dovetail this one. Oh, I love that black and white in there, you guys. I think that's so pretty, especially because it's the white with the black polka dots. It's not the black with the white polka dots. Oh, I love that. And I love how the ribbon does exactly what I want it to do, right? So we got that one. I love that. Look how pretty that looks, you guys. And now we're going to do the one up here at the top. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm just going to take this off. I need to keep the label on that though. I'm going to tell you what, on this one, you guys, this 7/8, the one from this particular company, like, yo, like, check that out. Like, look at that bounce. Look how good, that's some good wire, y'all. Okay, so we're going to cut this one, because I'll make sure that I have enough. Yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Then we're going to come on in with a tail. And I want to make about the same size loops. So we did 11, 12, and 13. That's supposed to be a 10-yard roll, but I don't feel like that was a 10-yard roll at all with that ribbon. Then bringing in my one strip. So these, like, y'all, when you're using designer ribbons, of course they can be a little bit more expensive, right? But they're so worth it, especially because you don't always have to do loops. You don't have to always do the loops, you guys. I mean, honestly, take it from me. Like, these are two of the deluxe brand ribbons, and I'm literally just using strips. Just, well, strips, tails, whatever you want to call them. But that's all I'm using in it. That's it. That is it, you guys. I'm not using tons and tons of loops because I know you guys, when I first started buying designer ribbon, and I've told this story a ton of times, it wasn't cheap. It was not cheap. I remember my very first designer ribbon was like $60 a roll. It was $60, and I actually bought it for my Christmas tree. And I know I have a piece of it somewhere laying around here. Where is it? Actually, I think it's in this drawer right here. There it is. This ribbon right here, you guys. But I bought it for my own Christmas tree. Now, this is old, okay? We don't carry it. They don't even make it anymore. But, you guys, this was my ribbon that I bought years ago, probably about 10 years ago. This was $60, and I'm going to tell y'all, $60 was a lot of money for me at that point. I mean, $60 is still a lot of money for anything. I just bought a wreath attachment the other day that was $150. I don't know what, but I wanted it, and I really, really wanted it. So, but this is the ribbon, you guys. So I have kept it for years, you guys. But when I would start designing with some of these designer ribbons, of course, they definitely change the look of things, right? But you don't have to do a lot. You honestly don't. Like these are the deluxe brand ribbons, and they're definitely considered luxury ribbons because they have a thicker wire, a thicker fabric. So just keep that in mind, that they're labeled designer. They're a good designer ribbon. Yeah, so, but you can also make these, I think they're like $12, maybe $13 for the roll. You can make that stretch. You can totally make that stretch through a lot of projects. So what I used to do when I would make my bows, you guys, is I would throw in a strip here and there, like a tail, like a 13 or 14-inch tail, into my project, into my bow, and that's the only place it was going to go. That's it. That was the only place it was going to go. So when I would make my bow, I would do like 2, and then another 2, and then I'd put a strip, and then I'd put loops around it, kind of just hugging it. Yes, we do sell a lot of the deluxe ribbons, you guys. Actually, we had to help, so DecoExchange as a whole, you know, the buyers are Damon Parker, myself, and Megan. We're the buyers. We actually had quite a bit of a helping hand in their selection of the ribbons, you guys. We asked for a better wire, something that had a little bit more thicker fabric. And so the supplier was like, okay. And we worked on it, chose the fabrics, chose some of the prints. Of course, I went polka dot crazy. But there's stripes, and there's some other ones that they've released that are absolutely gorgeous. Our first round of their deluxe ribbons were the 4-inch bold stripes with the gold glitter on them. Those were our very first ones that we got from them, and absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I love those ribbons. So, ooh, look how pretty this is, you guys. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, remember earlier I had some of these little ferns left over. Now, if you're on the website, you can type in the 2 letters LX in the website. Terry, Definitely look at the app because Megan has a whole collection of luxury ribbons, and these are in there. So y'all, just I love to do this. I love to make sure that I always put a little sprinkle here and there of greenery in my bow. It kind of helps, one, hide my mechanics, which is my zip tie or wire or pipe cleaner, whatever you want. But it also helps me feel like the wreath is complete. Right? So just adding that in, bringing some of that greenery up to the front. Oh, I love it. I love this. Now you could definitely have put a sign in there in the middle. You would actually have to work around that sign, but like the license plate style signs work really great for a wreath like this. The 6" by, what is it, I think like 6" by like 15", or also like a 12" would have worked perfectly right in the middle of it. Excuse me. But I love how this came out, you guys. I'm actually just going to trim this one up just a little bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. Never fails. Never fails, you guys. So the greenery I got from Michael's. Actually, almost all of it came from Michael's. The clematis leaf came from Michael's. The ruscus came from Michael's, and so did the sword fern came from Michael's. The only one that came from Deco was the boxwood bush, but I do know we are sold out of it. Thank you. So the clematis, the ruscus, and the sword fern or the fern bush came from Michael's. And we used 4 stems of the clematis leaves. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these. See how nice and airy they look throughout. Bringing some of those from the back to the front. Then we added in our fern. That was 1 bush, you guys, because that you can tear apart. So I did that. And then we added in our ruscus, which is this one. We added 2 bushes of the ruscus. A little bit thicker leaf. Love that. You can see a little bit better right there on that one. And then we added in the boxwood as well, which is only 1 bush. So it might seem like it's a lot of product is used in here, but it isn't, you guys. It's 4 bushes, 1, 2, 3, 4 bushes and 4 stems. 4 bushes and 4 stems. And that's it, you guys. Okay. But y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget, we are not going to be doing our live on Thursday. I am out of town. I will be out of town on Thursday. Yeah, you can also do like beaded grass. Like this one went super viral this year, you guys. Again, but you could definitely add that in. I pulled it because I thought I was going to, but then I decided not to use it. Sometimes, you guys, I do try and pull stuff that I know that is a little bit more easily accessible. That's why, yes, I still do use Deco products on their lives, but I also do use stuff from like the craft store that you can probably go today and find the clematis, the fern, and the ruscus if you wanted to go to Michael's. Okay, now of course they're not sponsoring us, but I do shop there a lot, you guys. I do shop there a lot. Okay, but like I said, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. And it was a 16" oval grapevine. So y'all, look how maybe I don't know if I can zoom all the way out. I think I can. Okay, you see where the tip of that is on my table at the very top? right here in this general area. And then look, it's hanging off the table about maybe 3 or 4 inches. So you can make those grapevines, you guys. Those little small 14-inch, 16-inch grapevines. You can make them really, really big. Like, look how big that is. Okay? So, but y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will be back next week on Thursday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, our normal time, next Thursday. I do know that there's going to be a post probably on Facebook to come hang out with us. I need to see if you can delete that, or I'll post the link to this video on there. But next Thursday, same place, same time at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. But that's going to be next week. And then after that, the following week, there won't be a YouTube tutorial because we will be at the workshop. Okay? So, but y'all have a good rest of y'all's Monday. Hopefully this inspired y'all to pull out some greenery and make something pretty today. But y'all,